So I'll go P2. Yeah, that's our signals are P2. So once you're there, you'll fire it up. It'll be jacked up when we start it up, and you'll be on the ground. Yeah. So we'll start, and then you'll go from isolate to run. Yeah. Okay. Which then the car will settle down to its ride-out position. Yeah. So once you're there, I'll watch it to make sure it's settled down. Yeah. I'll give you the thumbs up, which is then full clutch, select first gear. Yeah. Put away as a normal clutch. Yeah. That's the only time you use the clutch. Yeah. Yeah. What you can do, and I'll confirm this with the electrician, our data guy here, is once you're going, if this particular bit here is bumpy, when you're in first gear, you can switch it back to isolate, and it will jack it up. Okay. Go over the bumpy bit and then back to run. Yeah. You only do that in first gear. Yeah. So and once you're in run again and you're happy, you're away. Just normal paddle changes. Obviously the first run we want to be particularly careful because these cars run low. Yeah. I'm not sure what it's like everything, just to run up, run down. Then you come back here again. You can switch to isolate, same as in first, and jack her up. Okay. Obviously down to neutral. I think what we're going to do is we're going to stop you the other side of the tyres and we'll push in. Okay? Yeah.
We do always just one lap.
Just going to go up, down, we'll push it back in, we'll do our checks if everything's okay, and then we'll do one more run. I don't know quite how far we're going and how many, whether you'll get through the whole box or not. But if you can.
When you're done here, we're going to have a quick look at where we're going to turn around.
Yeah.
But I don't think it would be nice to get through the box.
Yeah, if we can.
Look, this is the original setup file. So we took the last bit of code from 1992. So it's Adelaide 1992 race. So NM race, last race this year.
Tim's spoken to you about keeping the revs on it, trying to give it a blowout, yeah?
The 18 goes down the side. The table has got a big one on it.
That's the start,
Yeah,
they're plugged in, yeah?
They'll come forward and join up there. Massive, aren't they? And then
I heard the first one say, là j'ai pas la connexion, mais il est derrière l'entrée. Je préfère vérifier.
Like that, Tim. All right, Tim.
Yeah, but that was turbo. That was like 1300. Car power costs.
Need to put a power on.
Power.
Do you need to flick that switch down?
There's a box on it, it's tool in his pocket.
The wheel on.
One lap engine. Yeah, that's what the Renaults were. One out of that. One lap full power.
Multitask, Bob.
Everything was scrapped.
Very different driving position to the one we're used to seeing in Formula One today. The driver a lot less visible, and I recall when the car was racing in the early 90s, a lot of the fans used to say, it's not fair, we can't see as much of the arm movement as we used to, and there was another subtle idiosyncrasy to the car, of course, which is that the driver arguably had more to do in the cockpit than any car in the history of the sport, and yet appeared from the outside as if he was doing nothing and just steering it round on rails. And I think that added to the aura of the whole Williams, Nigel Mansell time in '92. You know, Bob Davis doing something that he's very used to doing, strapping in a driver into 14B. Colin Watts over on the right there. Good to see, as I said before, the original mechanics actually fettling this car, and Bottas remarkably cool and together, immediately grasping all the little fads and detail of the car. Not expecting too much today. It's just as much just to hear the engine running again. It's a Renault RS3, and we have Renault mechanics over here from Viri for the occasion, as I say. And Bottas's helmet actually works pretty well in the car too, colour scheme wise. Looks very good. Valtteri, as little as you did, any impressions that you can talk about? The engine, the noise, the vibration?
Well, yeah, that's definitely something different. The engine was. It's a bit more raw than nowadays, and more vibration from the engine. Just now looking forward to get the driver around corners with this car. That should be.
We have one
big
corner
fun.
just there.
Yeah.
How did the cockpit feel?
It is a bit tight, but no problem. You get used to it quite quickly. So.
And the pedal layout?
No problem. Also less space than nowadays, and one pedal more. But
can you imagine?
Actually, the clutch was pretty easy to use. No problems with that whatsoever.
Can you imagine left foot braking in that with that pedal layout?
Yeah.
No problem to fit the left foot there next to the.
No.
And the gear shift, didn't really do much with it, I guess, but...
Definitely, when you shift up, it's not as seamless as nowadays, that's for sure. I think it could have been faster car, even in '92, even though they won the World Championship. It could have been better.